Wilbur chuckled.
I'll be waiting then. Come at me.
Bernie was going to explode with rage. He could not bear to lose his pride just like that, but Wilbur's strength was something he was wary of. Yet he did not believe that Wilbur was all that powerful at all. Bernie took out his phone and made a few calls. He then sat down with his friend at another table and waited. The cafe owner was beside himself in panic at the sight, but there was nothing he could do. A little over 10 minutes later, an SUV pulled up in front of the cafe. 5 big guys got out of the car. The leader of the group hurried up to Bernie.
What's the matter, boss?
The sight of those men gave Bernie an immediate surge of confidence. He was actually just a thug before his uncle got him the job and had made lots of friends with dubious backgrounds. After becoming a hygiene inspector, he would use his authority to threaten and bully weaker forces. Everyone was not only afraid of his status but also the fact that he was a thug. Bernie got to his feet and pointed at Wilbur.
This idiot got on my bad side. Teach him a lesson from me.
The big guy said at once.
Don't worry, boss. I'll make sure he kisses your feet in a second.
Upon speaking, the group of burly men charged toward Wilbur ferociously. Wilbur burst out laughing at the sight.
Oh my, this is too good. I was thinking that you were so great and powerful, only for your man to look this puny. How dare you make such ridiculous claims when you're about to die?
The leader of these men cracked his knuckles. This group of men was used to riding on Bernie's coattails and getting free meals. They had their fair share of bullying ordinary citizens. They were not scared of anything with someone like Bernie protecting them and hardly saw Wilbur as a challenge at all. The cafe owner saw that and hurried forward. Guys, let's talk this out. Please, don't fight. The burly man shoved the cafe owner to the ground.
Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do?
Wilbur's expression darkened at once and got to his feet.
You idiotic bastard. Who the fuck are you calling that?
Just as the man's words rang through the air, Wilbur aimed a kick at his stomach that sent him flying backward for over 5 meters. The other 4 men were stunned. Wilbur wasted no time, walking up to them and kicking all of them. The next second, all 5 men were seen lying on the ground crying out in pain as none of them could stand. Wilbur took down those men in a matter of seconds, then returned to his seat. Bernie finally returned to his senses at last, unable to hold in his disbelief. Wilbur said,
Is that all you've got? Come on.
Bernie finally understood then that Wilbur was not to be trifled with. Yet he refused to back down as well. That was because the 2 friends with him were his girlfriend and her younger brother. Besides, if he were to back down, he would not only lose his pride in front of his girlfriend but also in the industry he was working in. He heaved angrily and glared at Wilbur.
Don't get cocky just because you can fight. We're in society ruled by the law. You're going to get it.
Upon speaking, Bernie began to make another call. Wilbur shook his head and laughed.
Threatening people with violence when someone reminds you of the law. And threatening with legal action when someone gets physical with you. You really are shameless.
The cafe owner became even more nervous. Wilbur had beaten up all those people. He would be going to prison for sure.